Hey guys, I just wanted to show you my new music lesson planner and show you the things that it'll do. It is geared specifically toward music teachers, and it can be used in a secondary or a primary classroom. So let's just get started right away. First of all, quick links. This is like the index page. Excuse me. Let me turn it back. Come on. Well, there we go. This is like the index page. It has seating chart with assignment table for 25. It has seating chart blank for 30. It has IEP page, 504 page, lesson plan overview, detailed lesson plan. And let's start with seating chart. So if you have 25 or less in a class, you can use this page to put the homeroom, the grade period, the rotation, and you can put the students, how you have them seated, in what order, and then you can use the table to put, plus, minus, percentage, whatever you use for your grading system. Okay. Then there's also a blank one. This one's for 30. There's also an IEP page. The reason I put that here is I really did not like having people's personal information on a printed piece of paper in a file where anyone could have access to that. I like the fact that it can be locked on an iPad. You can have quick access to it, but other people can't see it or get to it. So you can put the person's name, their teacher, what they're working on, things that you can use for positive reinforcement, things that help them learn, so on and so on. Okay, and the 504 page works in the same way. Daily lesson plan overview is just that. So you can kind of jot down, okay, my first period or my first grade or however you want to use this. I designed it so that this could be for a secondary 1st through 7th period. It just so happens it works for elementary as well. So this could be 1st grade through kindergarten for the 7th, or you can actually change that yourself by just using the marker feature, whiting it out. You could cross it through like this, and of course using a bigger one would be faster. White it out, write in, K for kindergarten or however you want to do that. But you can just jot down what you're working on. You can also get into more detail. If your administrator wants more detail than that, then here are pages that you can use for that. Now you're probably thinking, oh, okay, do I have to erase everything and do a new page? No. You can do as many of them as you want to just by adding this page to the outline from your GoodNotes app. So pretty nice feature. Materials, what materials you might be using, books or websites, things like that. Okay, moving on. Notes page. We have a grid, a notebook paper, a dots, manuscript paper, blank page, to-do list, all kinds of notes. Schedule. So here we have class rotation schedule. And this one just has, I just wrote down, times, the grade, the teacher for that particular rotation. This is especially helpful for elementary situations. If you're secondary and you don't want a class rotation one, then don't use it. Daily schedule, duty day. Now, I like to handwrite for memory purposes, but I like the neatness of having printed or text, converting to text. So you can go into the edit mode with this button right here, and it looks like that. The tools will drop down when you click it. Lasso, and I'm going to change this handwritten little time here to text by clicking that and clicking convert. Does that look like it? Yes. I copy it, I paste it, and then I can go back over here and erase or lasso that and delete it. Now that's really small, so I think I'd like to resize that. So I can go back over to lasso, click it, resize, stretch it out, and move it and place it where I want it to go. So really nice. I love GoodNotes. Okay. Then there's also a year overview, so you can put district dates or meeting dates or whatever into just the month like that. And then there's calendars over here, which we'll get to in a minute. Okay, stickers. So one thing that I like about using planners is using little post-it notes. So I have sticky notes of various sizes and shapes, and clips and flowers and music notes. Okay. Basic school ones, there's the duty one. And then holidays. These are all hand drawn. Okay, so then professional development is a really neat thing. You can keep track of your points and when you took it and a little brief description. Okay, sub information. Here is how you can do that. You can put your school district's website for finding a sub. So you wake up, you're really sick one morning and you are running a high fever and you just can't type into your phone. You don't have your contacts or glasses on yet. You can click. It'll open up your browser, go right to the sub information while you're finding your glasses to fill it out. Then you can store their phone number. The email, also same way you click on that, it's going to take you to it. Okay, sub info. If you have a favorite sub that you just love, that has done the best job for you, all I did was pasted these stars from stickers. So now I can lasso, well, I don't want to use yellow because that is yellow. So I can use the red one, drag it over here. I love the sub. Her name or his name, whatever was, whatever. Let's put John, whoops, that's on white. Let's change that to red. John was the name, the phone number, email. Now I have John's information stored right here, and maybe I'm so sick that I can't even fill out for a sub. So I call John. I say, "Hey John, I'm super sick. You subbed for me last week. Can you make it today?" There you go. Okay. So those are the main features. Then you have calendars all along with the tabs over here. I just happened to have decorated this one already. Here's October. I pasted the little jack-o'-lantern. Whoops, I dotted it and didn't mean to do that. I meant to point to it instead of touch it. Okay. Same way. Anytime you decorate something, oh, I don't like that. How do I get rid of it? Lasso it, tap it, delete. Okay. Or, wait, I didn't want to delete. I like it. Get rid of that mark I made. Super easy to use this thing. Maybe you just want to move it. So lasso it. Whoops. Lasso it. And then drag it to where you want it to. It's not cooperating. There we go. Drag it to where you want it to go. And you're done. So I hope that this would be something very useful to you that you can just carry with you. You can add as many seating charts, as many lesson plan pages as you want to, and have them right there at your fingertips while you're teaching. You can, I'm going to show you one more thing. Gotta get out of edit mode to use the links. Gotta remember that. Okay, so let's say you filled out a lesson plan and your principal is just fine with this format. All you gotta do, instead of printing it, going to the printer, because I know a lot of you are thinking, well, I don't have an Apple Pencil. Well, it's okay. You can use your finger. So I'm going to put that down. But you can export this into a PDF, export this page as a PDF, hit export. It's going to go wherever you save your files. And then all you have to do is attach it as an email it. So anyway, I hope that this would be very helpful to you. Go to OkiE Jam at Teachers Pay Teachers. You can go to okiejam.com. You can go to Instagram, Facebook, and find out more information about my music lesson planner.